Hello, 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 ladies. So good to be with you this afternoon here at Money Matters and Tea. For those of you whom I have not formally met, my name is Rita Stewart, and I'm with Legacy Financial Wellness, which is an agency of Five Rings Financial. It always gives me such great pleasure to have a moment with you all today, specifically as it relates to planting seeds. So, the thought that I have on my mind today is I just rejoice in thinking about it. But you often hear me talking about one of the solutions that I offer is that of living benefits. And I think that a lot of times people tend to have this, not so favorable connotation about life insurance. And that's just such a tremendous loss for many who just don't get the bigger picture. Specifically, life insurance with living benefits, where there's an opportunity to minimize or negate any financial devastation should you incur an illness, an unforeseen illness or diagnosis, or a critical injury, terminal illness, chronic illness, whatever the case may be. Now, story. Here's what I'm so excited about. So I had a client last week, a young lady, she's 25 years old. We took our application. It was actually the fastest application I've taken in the history of my work with this. And we were both celebrating that. But at any rate, we took our application and I submitted the application at a certain rating, predicted rating, if you will. And she came back, of course, with a glowing rating in her particular case, a young 25-year-old in the prime of her life. And here's my point. There are many of us who have young adults, young people in our lives who have their health that they are able to leverage right now. Good, great, beautiful health. They also have their age that they're able to leverage right now, which would make the cost of insurance practically negligible for them in terms of, an expense for them. So this young lady, approval came back, and every situation in every case is different. The point is, she was able to get a $300,000 policy for $18 and some odd cents per month. That is incredible. That is totally incredible. And it just grieves my heart when there's so many who are in that age range, 18 to 40 or whatever the case may be, who really feel as if though in some cases they're invincible and time is always on their side and they don't have to be concerned about it. Now in this case, this young lady's policy was a term policy, but yet and still she's covered. She has protected her income for the next 30 years, right? So those of us who have young adults in our circles, we need to have the conversations with them about life insurance, and particularly life insurance with living benefits. And the biggest takeaway here is that at these beautiful ages, these such young ages, they have the opportunity to position themselves to help secure their financial stability now. And even us who are, in our 50s, 40s, 60s, we also still have the opportunity to do that. And at the very least, we can ensure that those who are in our circle are informed about this opportunity. So help me help the young adults in your circle, like this beautiful young lady who was like floored when she got the information in terms of the amount of coverage she was able to get, and she was very comfortable with where she was, and so that's where we left it. But understand and know that there is an opportunity for us to help those in our circles. And this day and time, with what we're dealing with around the world and in the U.S., this is just the opportune time for us to open our mouth and support those around us who really should take advantage of their age and the time that they have before them to secure their financial legacy. So that's my seed for today. Know that I appreciate you. Please, ladies, feel free to invite others to join us here in Money Matters and Tea. I would love to have them. But until next time, thank you so much. And for those of you who get to catch this on the replay, say hello to me. Blessings.